Do 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 do. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Hello, bruh. How's your day going? Hello, Venus. Hopefully your days are going well. Okay. Today is your friend's birthday. Oh, nice. Well, happy birthday. On your drawing. Okay. Okay, cool. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Mr. Knight. Hello, Casario. Hello, Mitsuri. And yeah, it sucks. JK, it's going well. That's good. And hello, Yami. Okay. Time to get back to this. Hello, Nina. You baited me into thinking there will be Betty in the stream, I suppose. True, but no. I have no idea what you're talking about, Sen. All I see here is Ram. Hello, Silas. Like your art, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And hello, Phoenix. Why am I still erasing this? Alright. Well, I can't erase it if I don't have a real brush. Who is Rem? That is the question. Who's Julius? Another question. So, hello, Dreading Bread. I heard hello, FedEx. I hate these fuckers. You don't like FedEx? Unfortunate. I see you, Mitsuri. I don't know who that is. Is that a character from a game or something? Hmm. Hmm. But Zen, there's only Ramlethal here. I don't know what you're talking about. Bleach 1000 years blood war. I see. Is there any chance you'll make Toph someday from Avatar: The Last Airbender? Airbender. Uh, funny thing about that. Yes, actually, surprisingly. Not really surprising. Every person that I know, as well as mine, experience with FedEx was god awful. I see. How do you draw light? Er, I I pick a desaturated and brighter color than the base color that I'm, I guess, lighting, and I do that. Tough. Those who know. Stream is good today. I have an Ethernet cord now. Ethernet cord. I think I need to sleep a little bit more. My nose is still stuffy. I'm so mad the movie got leaked. It'd be like that. I didn't even know there was a movie. Well, you know, until it got leaked. Then it was the talk of the town. Just saw the Discord notification about stream. Joining the server was the best choice for this. I see. Oh, was the best choice just for this. Al, I'm glad you liked the notification. Hello, Isaac. Crypt. How's your day going? I mean, like values and direction of light. How do you know where the place is? Well, I pick a place that I want the light source to be. Let me see. Is this a? Yes, it is. Actually, I'll pick this one. Let's say I have the light source coming from here, pointing downwards. And then, let's say we have like a ball or something. I imagine that inside of the ball, or I imagine like a grid, I guess. A grid on the shape that I'm shading. Any face of the grid that cannot see the light will be shaded. Basically. So, I mean, I guess if I want to draw like a very basic idea, I suppose, it'd be something like this. Not gonna be that accurate, but what can you do? You can imagine something like this. God damn it, lines. Why must you hurt me? Anyways, This is just for the purpose of visualization. I just kind of imagine that the shape that I'm shading has a grid on it. Not the best grid I've done, but whatever. And then the faces of the grid that can't see the light will be shaded, essentially. Now, when it comes to a sphere, spheres don't really have grids, so you can have smoother shading. But yeah, you just imagine a grid on the object that you're shading. And that's that, basically. How does one create their own art style? A person's art style is just made up of all the things that they like, that they see. So you look at a person's art style, like you look at all your favorite artists' art styles, and you take bits and pieces from their art styles, and eventually your own art style will just be a combination of all those other things that you like, basically. You might like how one artist draws their eyes, you might like how another artist draws their clothes, you might like how another artist constructs the body, and you keep putting them together until you get your own art style. You might like the way that another artist proportions their characters, and eventually you'll end up with something that's yours. So apparently not sleeping is bad for you. So apparently French fries aren't French. Now hold on, I think it might actually be surprising for people that French fries are not French. You know, not from France. But people do generally know that sleeping is bad for you. I mean, not sleeping is bad for you. I think this is an unfair comparison. Okay, it's unfair towards me. It might make me seem actually more reasonable. Is there any chance that you will release an art course in the future after GTA 6, I suppose? Maybe if I get good enough. If I feel like I can, solidify my thoughts into something that I can make easily digestible, and that's not gonna be like a cluttered mess, yeah, sure. I'd like to make tutorials and such, but all I can do is make tips and tricks right now. I put it on Discord media channel. Alright, I'll check it out. Oh! I see. Yeah, kind of does look like that outfit. At the very least, very militaristic. Sleeping is really bad for you guys. Don't sleep or you will die. Is this what they call sabotage? Hello, Tammy. How's your day going? For the last few days, I've mostly been playing Mormons throughout the day, and my phone speakers have been emitting record-breaking amounts of loud female moaning. Yeah, so I could imagine, based on what I've heard about the game. Based on what you've seen about the game. Hey Des, that's my ball. Oh no, that's not good. I'd recommend you, get it back, but I don't think I'm returning it. Whelpies? The hell is that? Back to this. You actually scrolled up to that message. I do. Sometimes I feel like I've missed a message, or messages, so I do scroll back up. Just in case. Nice balls. Thank you, thank you. I am on a journey to make the best balls ever. Welcome to the stream, Maxi. Hopefully today's going well. My nose is not going well, it's still stuffy. You know, I would have slept earlier the past couple days, but, or rather, the past couple days before I got sick, but I don't know. I guess artists have notoriously bad sleeping habits, huh? What if sleeping slowly kills you? She is riding on this thing, but... How come you draw the best, juiciest balls, and yet seldom draw male characters? Everything's a ball if you think about it. I don't have to draw male characters to draw balls. That's true. Squishy balls, balls, soccer, even. And everything can be a ball if you want it to be. Hello, One Piece Forever. How's your day going? The best, juiciest, what? Balls, I assume. Have you seen One Piece? Nope. Never seen it. Never seen it. Not planning to, soon. Eventually, probably, though. You know? I just have so much... I have so many other anime to watch. This nose thing is pretty annoying. I'd always wondered, Maxi, are you an artist? Do you make art? Maybe not, probably not. But I always wonder. Well, I just wonder about people in general. How many people that watch me make art? Well, I guess that depends on if you're still here. What is this? Oh, okay. Cool. You should, it's so good. Very inspiring, so I've heard. Just like you should watch JoJo's, it's so good. Or Death Note. Or Naruto. Like, yeah, probably. I believe the people that say that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not an artist, I wish. Nah, you could be an artist. I mean, I wasn't, like, naturally decent at art. I think it just took, like, some practice. And honestly, I think most people can probably get better at art faster than I could, because I didn't do it right. I was a perfectionist. There's a lot of things going wrong with me. I wasn't even really using references at the start, so I think if a person really does want to become an artist, they can. And there's so many, like, cool artists around, so many artists that are, like, pretty inspiring. There's, like, infinite fuel. At least that's how I feel myself, you know. I look at a bunch of other artists and I'm like, yeah, those guys are cool. Let me see if I can learn something from them. And still haven't bought it. Oh, wait, hold on. My drawing tablet pen magically disappeared right after I got the tablet. And I still haven't bought it because I'm broke. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, those styluses are surprisingly expensive. Yeah. That is unfortunate. Temmie has lied. She's not 18. She has no age whatsoever. She's a god watching over us and planning for our doom. She's not even a she either. Oh, I see. Hello, Forever Today. Hello, Hyundai. Had thought that you'd gotten that plumber job, but I'm wrong. Once more, yes. Did not get a plumber job. Although my nose needs a plumber. Because There's so much shit in it. And by shit I mean snot. God damn it. Actually, I don't even think it's snot. I think my sinuses are just clogged. Like, not my sinuses, but I don't think there's actually any, like, yeah, I don't need to blow my nose. My nose is just stuffy. Which is, like, worse, I think. I'll be right. Let me check something. Hello, Rap Dog. How's your day going? My sinuses are never normal, like never, and the allergies don't help. Oof. Is it springtime for you too? Yeah, it's springtime over here, and pollen was really bad. It didn't really help, by the way. I blowed my nose. I blew my nose. I'm still suffering. Still suffering. Yeah, hello, Rap Dog. I want to see Betty, I suppose. I don't have any Betty drawings right now. No Byaku. No Byaku drawings. Or anything. I do want to work on a Ram drawing. Not Ram Lethal, but Ram from ReZero. Dennis, how are you? I'm good. I'm good, I'm chilling. Hopefully you're a good, Rap Dog. That drawing's empty. This drawing is not empty. This drawing is not empty. That's Freerin. Not empty. Right. Alrighty. Let's see if I can finish this one. I'm good, thanks for asking. Hope you get better if you're still sick. I'm not really that sick. I'm not really sick. I feel like I just have the leftovers of the sickness. And the sickness wasn't even that bad. I think most of the symptoms was just from sleep deprivation. Like the headache and stuff like that. Of course I did get sick, like I had a runny nose before I actually really got sick. I think the main part of the sickness was like my throat a little bit. Something was happening with my throat. Like a dry throat. This hair is gonna be fun. I've still been trying to find like a simpler way to draw hair. Why are you staying up late at night anyways? I was working on a commission. Yeah. Even my normal drawing sessions don't last until 7 a.m. But I had a commission and I wanted to finish it, so... yeah. It was funny. The last day I stayed up was the last day I finished I finished the commission on the last day, and then I got sick. So if only I was one day faster, I probably would not have gotten sick in the first place. The commission doesn't deserve your hours of sleep. Probably not. But in any case, I like drawing it, so it was fun in any case. But yeah, maybe I should not do that. And by that I mean you don't have to risk your life drawing a commission. I thought it was fine. It's not like I didn't feel particularly bad staying up late. Like I didn't feel that bad. I think it's it kind of felt like the sickness came out of nowhere, which obviously it didn't. But like the symptoms ramped up like exponentially on the day that I got sick. It wasn't like I was slowly deteriorating. I was like at a stable state of not that good, but not that bad, and then I just went straight to, oh yeah, I'm sick now. Which it be like that. I could draw Roxy. Whatever. If someone told you to watch for bear traps and you stepped on one, you'd go. I'm alive anyways. Nah. No, I don't think you understand. I'm used to staying up late. I'm used to, like, being tired. I'm used to staying up very late, so it's not like... It's more so... It's kind of like if someone told me, you know, stepping on bear traps is, like, bad for you. I'm like, yeah, but, like, the bear traps that I've stepped on before didn't really break any of my bones, nor did it even make me bleed. It was just kind of uncomfortable. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter if I step on bear traps. And then one time I stepped on a bear trap, and it actually just completely removed my leg. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that sucks. You're not supposed to be used to staying up late. Fair enough. Although, I mean, I think it'll be fine. I think it would have been fine if I actually took naps during the day. Which I didn't, because I was streaming. You know, I think I'm the perfect storm of just a terrible schedule. I stream for long hours, and then I draw off-stream for long hours, because I can't draw the things that I would draw off-stream, on-stream, because YouTube would kill me. So I feel like I'm kind of doubling the time that I'm drawing. For the past couple of days, I've been drawing for, like, well, you know, before I got sick. I was drawing for, like, 12 hours a day. Probably more since, yeah. Which is not good. Not very good at all. That's not something good, but it's alright. It will add up over time. Yeah, it will add up over time, which is not the best. Not the best at all. Generally, our body's health works similar to how structural objects under load deteriorate. They slowly get grinded away while bearing the weight, but there's a point when they snap and all falls. Yeah, seems to be like that. Well, lesson learned. Maybe. Lesson learned, unless... Nah, I'm joking. Okay, no. Hmm. No, no, I muted myself on purpose. I was eating. I was chewing something. Welch's gummy fruit snacks or whatever it's called. Hold on, let me look at this. No, I don't know what it's called. It's not Welch's though. Some sort of gummy thing. They're shaped like fruits and they taste good. Bro LARPing his drawing on stream. Huh? But I am drawing though. I can draw and eat snacks. That's not impossible. How are you feeling? I'm feeling better. Yeah, I feel like I'm not sick anymore. I just have like blocked nose, kinda stuffy. Not a running nose. You sound a lot better. Thank you very much. I should, hopefully, my nose should be better by tomorrow, or if I take a nap. I want to take a nap today. Or so I say, but I recognize the fact that if I take a nap, I'm cooked for tomorrow. I hate having to schedule things. It's annoying. Or I guess I just, yeah. It's not like taking a nap would be impossible. I just have to cut the stream short. Finally use reverse curse technique. Yep, I'm just healing myself. Nonetheless, I was here just for like I'm reading Dante's Inferno. Oh, nice. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Going through the different layers of hell, right? That's what it is. You're materialistic, am I? Materials are cool, I think. If I don't have materials, then I wouldn't be able to draw, I suppose. Made chicken pizza, now my hand burns because I played around with chili flakes while playing with the sauce. Oh, it's unfortunate. Hello, Jack. How's your day going? I am also made of materials, so I guess I truly am materialistic. Oh no. Shit is so sad. Eh? Hello, Bryn. Okay. My nose decided to clog even harder. Oh, while making the sauce. I see. not plagued with the sauce. I don't know. Maybe you were. I won't judge. Like, man, don't you see the current world? No, I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming, so I can't really see the current world if I'm sleeping. You can tell me all about it when I'm awake, though. Melusine and a duck. Or sorry, Melusine. Melusine and a duck. Dies. I don't know. Wait a minute. Oh. I made the sauce by crushing boiled tomatoes with my hand. I added the chili flakes while I did it. I guess it's a lost cause then? Maybe, yeah. Since when have I not been a lost cause, though? Okay. Then it says Buru new on a daily basis. I don't even know, bruh. I don't even know. How am I supposed to respond to that? That's a big ass burger, indeed. And she's stabbing that shit. Hello, George. How's your day going? I do not know what magic words PTSD just said, but have a good day, PTSD. That burger might be a mimic. Maybe. Maybe the burger's alive. Maybe the burger's gonna bite back. Scariest day is when the food tries to eat you. She is gripping that thing. My day's going well. Thanks for asking. No problem. Gripping that thing like the walls of my nose cavity is gripping the empty space by closing. God damn it. Dennis accused of being Neko art? Huh? What? Okay. You give me the shadow. I mean, wait, what's this? Oh, right, this is the empty slot. I don't know what I'm gonna put here. What character? I don't know. I'm already drawing Ibuki. Oh, I could do Hina. I could finally do Hina. Or Botch. Shimakaze? Nah. I don't know, bruh. Sometimes the thoughts stay inside. I recommend you sleep, Bryn. Sleep solves all problems. Apparently. That's what the doctors told me. Just kidding, I haven't seen a doctor. Dennis, why are you talking? What? I'm just telling them what the doctors told me. You know. You rarely get any sleep. I'll have you know, I slept for 31 hours. I got sleep, bruh. I slept a lot. Okay, I slept a very long time. An irredeemably long time. I don't think you understand. I have like a year's worth of sleep. It's not worth it. Yeah, makes sense. I've got a friend in... Wait, huh? That's not how the song goes. This ain't Toy Story. This is... I don't know. That's about 72 hours of sleep you missed? That's not true. I sleep every day. I haven't missed that many hours of sleep. Sorry for messing around. Can you do the eyelashes? Eh? Can I do the eyelashes? Can I do the eyelashes? You like eyelashes, Rat Dog? I like eyelashes. I slept for 3 days. You were awake for 3 days. We are not the same, bro. How in the world do you sleep for 3 days? That's the goal. Were you in a coma? You like feet? That's good for you. What's this? Oh, the Suna. The Suna one! Yeah, I like eyelashes. I meant the blonde eyelashes. I see, right. I assume so. Imagine the juiciest looking burger lying on a table in the middle of an abandoned restaurant during a zombie apocalypse. When someone who stumbles upon it goes to eat it, it opens its big ass mouth and swallows the person whole, then licks its lips and goes back to being a burger once again. Truly the most terrifying mimic. The food mimic. Terrifying. I'd rather not, you know. I could draw Daphne. But then I realized that's probably gonna take a lot of work. Okay. Oh, right. Huh? Why? Why was I doing this on the same layer? Okay. Why was it on the same layer? You know, if you don't have a tablet to draw art, you can always draw on traditional. Actually, I used to draw traditional before I got a digital tablet. Yeah, it kind of feels a little bit lower stakes, I guess, for me, because on digital I have expectations to like make a finished illustration, kind of, for the most part. So traditional is kind of just me goofing around for the most. Yeah, me goofing around. The hand's looking a bit too big, don't you think? Maybe. Maybe. I can always just claim its perspective and then ignore it, though. Hello, Rasu. How's your day going? Yes, huge rippers. It'd be like that. Huge. Nah, trust it's the perspective. That's what it is. Just the perspective. To be fair. Yeah. Everyone knows that babies are made by kissing, right? Who are you supposed to be, Amelia? What is this, a ReZero reference? Someone tell her that her fly is down. Fun fact, she has no zipper or button. I don't know what's going on with her pets. It's not down, it's just she doesn't have one in the first place. There's just a slit there. Or a notch. There's a notch there. Or something, I don't know. I'm gonna draw werewolf furry art with giant water balloons. I see. Well, it is getting pretty hot for summer. Being splashed with water balloons might actually be good. Might actually be pretty neat. 3D printed pants. Alright. A few days ago, it was literally freezing. Now I'm sweaty as balls. I love April weather. April weather. Well, that's something. Luckily, the weather isn't that volatile where I live. Why not tiny water balloons? Because Jack... I don't know. Actually. I had an idea in mind, but then I realized that doesn't really make sense. I killed my funny thought before it even had time to leave my mouth. Although it wasn't really that funny because it didn't really make sense. Very sad. Okay, so I'm gonna add some light. Some more light. Wait, what? Is that not part of the... Yeah, no, you've got to be part of the same thing. I've never drank cherry juice. Because bigger is most of the time better. True, unless you're talking about, like, debt or something. Or, like... I don't know, actually. You know, I used to believe that, but... the more I live, the less I believe that, actually. She's she's gripping the hell out of that burger. She is, yeah. No, hold on. Hold on, bruh. Can a man not go, eh? Eh? Everyone does, eh? Even Technoblade did, eh? Although Technoblade did, kind of like a... I don't know. It was a very aggressive, It was like, eh? No, I can't even do it. Like a... You know, it was a gruff, eh. And Technoblade isn't Japanese. Yeah, rest in peace, Technoblade. You know, unfortunately, I was just getting a Technoblade. I was like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. And then he passed away, and I was like, oh shit. Oh man, Creeper. Something's off here. We have no cancerous hormones whatsoever. Someone hasn't learned basic biology. You don't know about the voice-activated cancerous hormones? Can't believe this. I'm shaking my finger. I'm wagging my finger at you, but... I got my cancer for wagging my fingers too much? That's unfortunate. Be careful, that shit is scary. Apparently everything too much kills you. Are cancerous hormones a thing? No, they're not. Cancer is just your cells forgetting when they should stop. Sometimes your cells get a little bit too freaky and they keep reproducing. They're like, yeah, I'm just gonna... You know, we need more of me, you know? We need more of me. Can we have more of me? And sometimes their little cell brains are like, yeah, I need more of me. Yeah, we should make more of ourselves. And so they try and stage a coup on the entire body, taking up all the resources. And your body's like, ah, shit, this is crazy. And so, the solution that we found is, let's just nuke both of ourselves to the ground. One of us is gonna be left, either none of us is left standing, or the rest of the body's left standing, and our enemy is destroyed. Nah, that's what Big Pharma tells you. There's actually such thing as cancerous hormones. It happens if you say "eh" too much, and if you wag your fingers. My mom had skin cancer. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. Cancer could force organs to release hormones irregularly. Oh, well, yeah. Cancer causes lots of problems. Skin cancer, melanoma. You know, I was overly, as a kid, I was overly terrified of cancer. Which is like, I mean, obviously cancer's a thing to be, obviously it's not something to take lightly, right? But I was like, you could almost call it a phobia. Because I was just like any mole I had on my body, I was like, do I have to be worried about this? But also I was kind of too lazy to like really check it out. So my mom's okay, by the way. Oh, okay, good. Good. Would you draw Shota if someone paid you to? Yeah, I guess. I honestly do not care. Although, I don't know how much, sorry. I don't know how much, like, no, it's not too, because it's not too different from, it's not, so, I mean, I probably would be decent at it, actually. I was gonna say, I don't know how much, value they'd get out of it, because it's not like I really draw that. But then again, I'm like, I realized, oh, well, yeah, actually, never mind, it's not too different, so, yeah, maybe, actually. What brush are you using? I'm using the So Fluffy brush. So Cancer is basically Agent Smith. Yeah, I was. No, I get you, Lana. I get you. I was very overly terrified of cancer, which I mean makes sense, but after a while, I'm like, if I die, I die. Maybe I won't die, and that's cool. That's probably not the best way to live your life, actually, but it'd be like that, you know. You should probably try to avoid the avoidable deaths. Cancerous hormones. Eh? Interesting. Honestly, makes me kind of want to see you draw that green-haired tentacle Shota from Mormons. Maybe. Thank you, XXXXX, for the 1,000 yen. I appreciate it very much. That's like $10, I think. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Wait, $10-ish? Wait, yeah? It might be like 5, or it might be 5, between 5 and 9. I have no idea. Don't worry, we'll all die. True. Yeah, I appreciate it very. What? Wait. Oh, and thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. Can you even get a copy in the U.S. for this much in today's economy? That's a good question. Meanwhile, Tasmanian devils and canids with transmittable cancers? That means some dogs live as parasitic cells that infects other dogs. The same with Tasmanian devils? I've never heard of people getting infected with cancer. That's a whole new thing. It's like 5? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I think one time I saw like 2,000 yen. And it turned out to be like $12. So half of 2,000 yen would be like around $5. 5, 6-ish. I can't find a good profile picture, unfortunately. Thank you for the... What does that mean? Thank you for another 1,000 yen. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Maybe that's for covering your hospital bill if you get cancer. If I get cancer in the United States of America, yeah, I think it'd be more cost effective to go somewhere else and get treatment. Humans don't have cancer transmission, so no worry for now. True. Fair enough. But what if the dog bites you? I guess it doesn't transmit to humans. Dennis would probably get testicular torsion. I'd hope not. I like all of the tubes in my body to be properly aligned, you know. Could we not could we not twist? Whether it be arteries or whatever. Keep everything aligned, please. If a cancerous dog bites you, you get AIDS, obviously. Oh, okay. I see. I had testicular torsion when I was a kid. I have no idea why it became a meme. I almost lost my balls. I don't know. I think it's a meme because of how painful it is. I don't think I've never had that, I don't think. Wait. Yeah. I think it's a meme because of how terrified people are of it. The cable management in a human's body is a system admin's worst nightmare. Well, it's good that you have all of your balls intact. Ah, you know what? As a kid, I also feared testicular torsion. I was like, yeah. Honestly, I think I was just a very fearful child. Is it cancer? Is it gonna fall off? So many questions. So many questions. But I mean, seeing as my body's mostly fine right now, I think I'm fine. I sometimes feared. I used to fear getting random brain aneurysms. For whatever reason, I used to have this sensation of like something popping in my skull. I don't know what it was, but it terrified me. What else did you feared? I feared a lot. I was a very fearful child. I used to think I had arachnophobia, but turns out that's like the one thing that I didn't have. I just said I had arachnophobia because I thought that I just thought I did. And I thought it'd be interesting. I thought it'd be interesting to say, so I said it. But when I looked more into it, I was like, actually, no, I don't think I'm actually that scared of spiders. Funnily enough. At least most spiders. I was scared of the spiders that make your flesh rot, though. Necrosis. No, necrosis is some terrifying shite. Where the heck is the bread? There's the bread. LARPing fears. That was me, yeah. When I was a child, I had a dream that happened like every day where I walked on one side of the house and the house slanted that way when I ran to the other and so on. Oh, okay. Like you were weighing down the house. I don't think I've ever had a dream like that. I had a dream where there was an android apocalypse in Toys R Us. And I hid in a closet, but they found me. Are there even closets in Toys R Us? I don't know. The testicular torsion meme came about from the cruelty of it. You know, the memes about wizards warring, casting the most god-awful meme spells? Yeah. There's a point that I was training to get to become good at lucid dreaming. Never you know, I almost did, but every time I became lucid, I somehow woke myself up. It was very sad. It was very sad. What is you? Ah, you're that. I'm scared of every single insect out there, and elevators. Elevators used to be scary to me. Like, you're trapped in a box. What if the box falls? To be fair, I think that's still pretty valid. Kinda. Not that valid, but still kind of valid. It's hard to keep the lucidity. It lasts like nothing. True. There's ways to keep it. I just kept forgetting in the dream. Melty cheese, indeed. What happens if I turn the cheese white? I mean, what? Sorry, intrusive thoughts. Hello, Dogus, though. Dogus. The forbidden cheese. Nah, I have to see what it is. I have to see what happens now. Lock the layer, lock the layer, lock the layer. Select all the layers. When I was little, my knee snapped while I was walking. Since then, I'm scared that will snap while I'm doing a leg press. That's unfortunate. How do they just snap? You know, I was thinking the same thing like yesterday. Boop. You know, it's not the worst. It's not the worst looking thing. Nah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's not the worst. It does, you know, about the white cheese. Don't worry, it's just what's the white? Whatever. Elevators have always been incredibly lame to me. So as a kid, there were many times where I just raced with the people in the elevator on the stairs, winning many times. I always thought elevators were cool because they're classy. I always thought elevators were, yeah, like classy, elegant. I don't know. Elevators always reminded me of like spy movies. Although I don't know why, because I haven't watched many spy movies. I used to be afraid of my my pecs ripping though, as a child, because I saw a video, I think, of a dude who was doing some sort of exercise and then his like pec snapped, and I was like, damn, that doesn't look very fun. So yeah, I became afraid of that. Good times. I think my disappointment with elevators came about after that one time when I was a kid, when we got stuck in for a short while in a post PRL elevator. Before, I was always excited to use them because machina, because machine. Yeah. Disappointment or fear? Well, I guess it is pretty lame to be stuck in an elevator, I guess. Did you survive? Nah, he died. This is actually a ghost. Funnily enough, I was not scared of ghosts. I think I wasn't scared of ghosts because I was pretty lonely. So I was like, hey, if ghosts exist, then there's people everywhere all the time. I was an odd child, don't worry about it. It also didn't help that all of those, like, hot ghost woman characters existed from the Japanese. That did not help my child brain. I was like, maybe ghosts aren't so bad. haunt me, please. Please haunt me. I don't think I've ever feared elevators. They only ever brought curiosity, excitement, as well as disappointment within me. Fair enough. Yeah, being stuck in an elevator is pretty lame. Eh? Who's that? Should I know who that is? Not ringing any bells. Who is that? Now hold on, Yami. I said as a kid. Although whether I'll do it now or not, you know, that's no comment. No comment at all. I was just saying, as a kid, ghosts were like things that could keep you company, and as a bonus, some of them were hot. That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. But if there are any ghosts out there watching me right now, I'm just saying, I'm still open to the. all right. Dragon Ball. You. Oh. I see. Influences from years as a kid have major impact on the adult. That's true. It doesn't seem like they've had the most massive impact, though. Why do some people fear dentists? Because there's so many dentist horror stories. People being in immense pain, the doctors not noticing or not caring. People being strapped down. People being in immense pain. You know. I think it's a pain thing. Also like there's like a popular depiction of doctors that make them seem like cold and even sometimes willing or not excited, but like wanting to inflict pain on the patient. And so as a child, the doctor or like dentist, things like that are like pretty scary. Nurses too. Used to be like that. I never was like afraid of, oh, I see this guy. Reminds me of whatever. Anyways. Yeah, probably something like that. Remember my first time getting my cavities drilled? Was it bad? Was it good? Hopefully it was good. I mean, my father really has not had a good time with the dentist, so also like I guess it just happens that sometimes people just don't have good experience with the dentist, and then they tell it to other people, and then the other people are like, yeah, dentists probably are not that good. The anesthesia only started working around the 4th tooth. Oof. That's not good. When I was a kid, I went to the dentist many times, and the fuckers refused to give me actual anesthesia most of the time, so I got traumatized a bit. Yeah, see? Things like that. People just have bad experiences with dentists. For one reason or another. Either through personal experience or word of mouth. I've never had a bad experience with the dentist, I don't think. But a lot of people have. Let me guess. What the heck is that? Let me guess. Me when I just suddenly develop a lisp. The USA. I'm in the USA. I'm from the United States of ass. Oh, sorry, I'm in America. Recently, when I came to the dentist, the experience was alright. Though my wallet would throw a fit if it had heard me saying that. I see. I'm still bad at speaking. It'd be like that. Okay. I don't know. I don't like this. Not this background. No, I'll come back to this RAM later. Let's work on Ronnie. Or this one right here. Or yeah, I could. I mean, I have this. That can't do. This one, eh. This one can't do. This one, eh. This one, oh, this is an empty slot. That's that one. That's that one. And that's that one. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Even Dante's Inferno. Dante has his own Beatrice. Is that so? Just draw her sitting outside a restaurant. I could, yeah. I could. Hello, Suzaha-chan from Steins Gate. Draw her giving birth. Funnily enough, I've never drawn someone who's pregnant. Eh, wait, huh? Anyways, time to do Ronnie. What is the maximum amount of pending drawings you've ever had that you remember? I don't know. Why are you saying gotcha? Do you like gambling? No. I'm thinking. Draw her holding her newborn child with the joy of motherhood in her eyes. That's quite the... hold on. Yeah, the amount of... I don't know, maybe like 12? I probably had more drawings than 12, though. Alrighty, time to... Wait, what's this? Oh, that's the clothes? I see. And to be sure... I see. Okay. Doot. 25. I'm gambling with my life every day. Oh. Draw her mid-fall with a plate of pasta falling on her head while she pouts. Oh. Now that I'm leaving JJK fanbase and reading, I will yap here. You can beat me if you want. That will kinda bad though. Huh? I'm slightly fearful of your... Huh? Wait, I can't... I don't think I can mute... If I were to mute you, you'd just... You'd be silenced from the entire channel. I don't think I can mute you myself. Me muting you would just mean that you don't exist anymore. Not a ban, but you just get, like, vanished. Falling along with a plate of pasta is an incredible idea that I'd love to see. I have terrible, terrible news for you. I'm very lazy. And pasta seems annoying. I have a suggestion. Draw the Yaposaurus. That's just me. Okay, pal. Here's what I'm gonna do. No cheek for you. And then put the cheek back. You could, like, giving me a timeout. Well, I won't time anyone out as long as they're not, like, spamming or something. They're saying something completely unrelated to anything. Which is kind of the conversation I had with... Wait, what's that person's name again? Anyways, there's a person who came in here a while ago, and they were kind of just saying nothing. Well, they were saying stuff, but it did not pertain to anything that anyone was talking about. So I did have that conversation with them. Oh yeah, I forgot to draw Ram's eyebrows, but it's fine. Eventually I'll draw them. That's a hole. No longer. I just read that Dante, before entering Hell, sees that there's a place for those who did not good nor evil. Like, literally nothing. So they now run blindly and cry and scary stuff. That seems a bit cruel. Okay, goodbye, Rapdog. Have a good day. Actually, no. I've started doing that like that. Seems like some sort of purgatory, or maybe like limbo, actually. I don't know. Is purgatory limbo, or is that something different? Like, are they two words for the same thing, or are they two different things? Because I always think of limbo when it's like somewhere in between. But I think like purgatory is like pending, right? Like judgment is pending. We don't know what to do with you yet, so we're just gonna put you here. Whereas like limbo is like, is limbo also purgatory? Is limbo just like you're never going anywhere ever again? We're just gonna put you here. By the way, Limbo was a really cool game. Hello, robot. I love how cute and squishy and expressive your characters are. You have a lot of range with your artwork. Well, thank you very much. I try to make them at least compelling. Not my characters, though. But you might just be saying, you might not actually be saying my characters, but rather my drawings, though. Because this is Ronnie from Elden Ring. Depends on what the author says. Fair enough. That is probably true. Definitely true, actually. Time to go look for some Ronnie references. Luckily, there's like literally there's an entire thread that Yami made for Ronnie. What's that? Whatever. I guess you also did send a Ronnie image, so maybe I'll look at that too. Isn't that like a 4th or 5th Ronnie from you? No, this is the same Ronnie that I started drawing a while back. I only have 2 Ronnie drawings in the works right now. Surfy. I'd always wanted to draw Ronnie, but I never actually gave myself the chance to. Don't worry, I will read and give you 100% real fact-checked true status content if you don't time out me. Well, unfortunately, I'm probably going to be more focused on drawing than reading, but Limbo's the first hell. I think Kanto 5 begins that. Purgatory is completely different. I'm not to that part. Is this supposed to be a Limbus Company reference? Nope, Purgatory is like a place where you are purified from sin and then you go to heaven. Limbo is part of hell for people that aren't evil, but they didn't believe in God. Oh, I see. In this position, she could be wearing nothing. Yeah, I mean, in this drawing, her, like, dress got, like, shredded by this attack that's coming in. But the attack also works for, like, a sensor. Is the idea. There's an attack coming in like here, like a slash. Yeah, I would like to aim properly. There you go. Yeah, there's like a slash coming in. Or I don't know what the weapon is actually. Maybe like an axe or something. In any case, so her bottom is censored. But so is her top, so everything's fine, yeah? Right, YouTube? There's one thing I hate in this world. It's censoring. No, that's fair. Such is the what's it called? The unfortunate reality of drawing on YouTube. Which is why I sometimes You said censored as if you were British? British, sorry. Maybe. Yeah. Which way sometimes I do stream in Discord. Well, you know, that one. In that sense, I don't censor myself at all. In any of the ways. But yeah, censorship is pretty annoying. At the very least, you don't get to. Sorry, give me 1 second. Anyways, yeah, I was gonna say at the very least, you don't get to appreciate the full reality of the artwork, I guess. My English is a mix of American, British, and Gremlin. Gremlin. No, that's fair. My English is a mix of failure. That made no sense, but I wanted to say it, so I did. Discord streams are quite romantic, especially with that top one. I don't know if romantic is the right word to say for that, actually. Romantic? Especially for the top one. I thought I knew English until I figured out flesh and flash are pronounced differently. Flash, flesh. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. I used to think that I knew. I thought that I knew English until I realized that per se is not per se, but per se, spelt say, not say. Yeah. As in say with a e, se instead of sae, say. Sorry, sae is just sai, sai, or whatever. Or it might be say. I don't know. People are weird. Pronunciations are stupid. Can we have one language? Or rather, when someone speaks, can we all just understand them? It's alright to be cringe singularity. Don't worry. Say whatever your mind wants. That's where our soul as humans is. Yeah, I try to. I try to say whatever my mind wants. For the most part. What if I do like... And then her hair is just gonna loop around there. Sure. Here comes yet another realist question. What if that censorship smear from a swing wasn't a sword, but a powerful chunk of meat? You know, similar to yaoi lightsaber battles? Just not yaoi. Have I played Pragmata? I have not. I don't even have the hardware necessary to play it. Or so I say, but yeah, nah, never played it. Honestly, I don't know if I'm planning to play it. It's not, it looks fine. Looks neat, but I'm sure it is fun, though. Never played it, though. I've heard good things about it, though. Very wholesome gameplay. And the gameplay is very wholesome gameplay, and the gameplay is fun. But I think more so a very wholesome story, and the gameplay is fun is probably the better way to put it. Yeah, no, never played it. Its peaks, so I've heard. So I have heard. Yeah, no, so like probably not. Otherwise I'd have to make the smear larger. Like if I were to want to make it like a longer weapon essentially, I'd have to make it larger, but I don't want to do that because if I made it larger, then this entire area is going to be smeared, like smear framed, which would be annoying because I'm going to be blocking off the legs and such, or just a lot more of the drawing, and I want to keep most of the drawing clear. Looks so cute. I might just die if I play it, right? Yes, Diana is cute, and Hugh is very cool looking. The armor and such looks like a cool dynamic. But yeah, probably not. I mean, I have such a large backlog of games already that I want to play or finish, things like that. Just nah. All my realist questions are intrusive thoughts. No, that's just curiosity. Are they really intrusive if it's for science? What the hell is this? If it's for science. I guess it's gonna be bending. I think he's talking about Dante's Inferno still, I believe. I don't know. But I haven't the brain power or motivation to decipher it. A man can't even be neutral anymore. That's crazy. Also, how in the world do you go through life and be neutral? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Oh, Dante, your Inferno. Oh. Is that a threat or a promise? Because I don't know how to take it. Take him on a Dante first. Alright, that's okay. Pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. The pun works. Take him out to... Well, yeah, that one doesn't work. 'Cause Dante and dinner is way too different. That's why I don't make the jokes. That's why I just draw. Sometimes cool stuff. Mostly cute stuff. Sometimes funny stuff. I don't know. Dante, date. Yes. Take him on a date first. Yeah, it's bad, my joke. Oh no, I got the Dante date thing. I actually thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. Does this really matter? Probably not. So let's just think about this. Something like this. Yep, that works. Probably. Yeah, let's just say it works. Close enough. I don't really care. After all, that's gonna be blurred. I still think these are two butts touching. I just can't see it. I honestly can't imagine it being two butts. I can't see that. But it'd be like that. Ronnie. Yeah, I thought Ronnie was a ball-jointed doll, but it turns out she's like a rope-jointed doll, which is interesting. The ropes are interesting, though. How many dolls can one man draw? Ononoki, Revenant, Ronnie, the doll from Bloodborne. Am I in doll heaven or something? Doll Purgatory? Or maybe doll limbo? No. 2 fingers on hands wearing fingerless gloves. Maybe. Theoretically, you could penetrate her exposed ropes. I don't want rope burn on my most prized appendage. Okay, no, my most prized appendage is my hand, actually, but that's besides the point. Rani literally means princess in Hindi. I see. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. That's where the hey, oh, okay, it's right there. So if we're just taking that as at that, then we're just gonna be bringing that in like that. Sounds hot. Sounds too hot. Sounds like rope burn. I don't think there's enough lube that will make ropes not rope burn. At the very least, they're still gonna be pretty rough. And these are old ropes too. They're probably like frayed and stuff. Although maybe like silicone ropes, maybe. Modify the doll. How authors feel after picking random language and then putting their native word in that language just to name that character. True. Even in Fire Punch, Agni means fire. Yeah. Well, I think that's how a lot of like because like in Japanese there are a lot of characters like yeah in anime and stuff there are a lot of characters that are just named Sky like Sora, Sky. Maybe they just don't think much about it because that's just how they name some characters too. Like there's just a bunch of like My Hero Academia characters just off the top of my head I think that or I've heard that just like some of them just mean whatever is like in relation to them. Like isn't oh boy, is it what is it? Like Kurogiri. Kurogiri? Anyways, the black smoky dude. I think his name is like literally Black Fog or something like that or Black Cloud. So yeah, I think that's just how they name stuff. Lots of Dragon Ball characters are named after food. Oh. Like bread. Like bread, for instance. I assume, because I think pan is bread. Both Denki and Kaminari means electricity / lightning. Yeah. I think that's just how it is. How many anime girls are named Sakura? Because pink flower blossom. Because pink flowers. Pink hair? Yeah. Gohan. Rice. Oh, I see. Maybe the guy was just very hungry. All the Saiyan names are vegetables. Okay. This is also going to be ropes. More ropes coming in here. I can kind of think about the ropes being like muscles, so that'll make it a little bit easier to maybe sort of imagine how I place them. Rice is a vegetable? I did have the thought, is rice a vegetable? It's like a grain, right? But I didn't think of, I didn't find it in me to I didn't find it in me to make that comment. Have you recovered from your lack of sleep sickness? Kinda not really. Hello, Lily, though. Not your father, by the way, before you say anything like that. Sakura? Meanwhile, my favorite girl with that exact surname. Huh. The guy must have been very, very hungry. To be fair, I think Frieza is just supposed to be a freezer. You put your veggie to the freezer? Sometimes, actually. I'm afraid of them because a dentist pulled opened my gums to extract a tooth and left it wide open with my bone exposed and gave me pain meds, pain meds for a week. It took over a month for it to heal up. Hello, Hex. Welcome to the stream. How far back? Wait, hold on. When? Huh? Not that far back, I guess. Yeah, not that far back. But still, yeah, how's your day going anyways? I have 2 wisdom teeth. I bite myself sometimes. I'm happy I don't have to get them removed for now, unlike my parents. Oof. Yep, I too have... Oh, no, I have 4. I have 4 of them, I think. I think those are wisdom teeth. But they're fine. Why is Dennis being schizophrenic? Eh? I'm not being schizophrenic. You're being schizophrenic. I was reading something from Hex. Maybe your chat isn't on live chat. I have my chat on live chat. Or all messages. If you're talking about me reading a chat that you can't see. Who's that girl on your YouTube profile picture? That is Entropy, one of my OCs. Yeah, YouTube chat is interesting. Interestingly No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Screw YouTube chat. I haven't seen that art before. It was... Oh, when was it made? I think I made it on stream, but I cannot be too sure. That won't work, so I'll just take this and squish it. Did you study anatomy? Yeah. I think I'm constant. Sorry, give me 1 second for my nose to. I'm kind of constantly studying anatomy. Okay, it came back immediately. Constantly studying anatomy. Yeah. Earlier this year, or maybe late last year, I was studying the back. I think this year I was studying the back too. Then... yeah, I'm always studying anatomy. For the most part, sort of. Small studies, though. I never make my studies too large, so they're manageable. As in, if I have a reference, I just pick one part of the reference to focus on, and then the rest of the reference I kind of just freestyle on. happy 19k subs. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, true, we did reach that. I don't even really know when. I don't think I was paying attention. Maybe I was too busy being sick or something. I don't really know what you mean by where, though. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But yeah, thank you very much. Okay, I give. Hello, Fox. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? A million subscribers by the end of the year? Huh, nah. Hopefully not. I don't think that'd be good for me. I'll slowly increase, bit by bit. That way, people have time to acclimate to the water. Drawn a bit? My hand hurted a bit? Doesn't feel good enough as art, though. I see. I think. Well, good luck on your future drawings, yes. What will you do for 20k sub special? I will draw no. I will draw nothing. Twerk reveal? No, I don't know, actually. I don't know if I was even planning anything. I have no idea. If he gained 1 million subs in a year, he'd instantly become a target for Twitter piranhas to make some drama out of. Which would be fine, honestly. I don't really care about that. Honestly, it'd be funny. If I suddenly started to see myself growing in subscribers, I think I'd try and do a Nisei Monogatari episode 8. Let's see how many people stay. You know, sort of something like that. I feel like people would yell at you to arch your back while you attempted twerking. I see. That's something. Maybe. Something like that. I don't know. Getting too stuck in the details. I'll come back here later. Would I ever have a twerk battle with someone? No. Do you enjoy drawing Ononoki? Yes. After all, she's my favorite design character from Monogatari. Okay, I unfollowed more than 600 people on Twitter. Who should I follow first after you? I don't know. You went on an unfollowing spree? You know that the artist who did the Beatrice drawing that you sent? That one, he's pretty cool. Very cool. Actually, he's in the server. He's right now his name is Sir, but yeah, he's chill. goes by the name of Sir, even though his Twitter name is like Autria or something like that. Altria. It's supposed to be a play on like like Artoria from Fate, but alt, like alternate Artoria. So something like Autria. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that one. Him, he's chill. Yeah. Any other artist? No, that's a good question. I'm not following them. I'm only following like 258 people there, and yeah, well, let's just go with that. 258 people. Let me see. You know, Butter Chalk. No, that's not the name there. Like Mermaid Lover, actually, probably. Yeah, that's how you spell it. I unfollowed all of them because they're mostly bots or fan accounts, I think. Ah, okay, I see. Interesting. Yeah, it'd be like that. Butterchuck, he's chill. What's that art? There's an artist I'm thinking of, but I cannot remember. Eh? Essay. Yeah, he did that cool Egyptian. Oh, he's been drawing Siri recently. Essay. Frang? Leviathan? Puck? Pook? I don't know. Probably Puck. I love Butterchalk. Yeah, Butterchalk is great. Love his style. I used to try and copy it. I still do want to learn, actually. I like the way he does his line art and his, well, yeah, I just like his style, actually. I think I was just going to start naming the different aspects of a person's art style. I was just going to name all of them, which would be pretty useless. So, yeah, his style is very cool. Hello, Nell. How's your day going? Yeah, but Butterchalk's name on Twitter is different. It's like Mermaid Lover or something. Let me check. Oh, Matia. That's pretty cool. Liren. I like Liren's art too. You know, I'm naming these names, but honestly, I don't think searching it up is gonna be I don't think searching them up is gonna be so easy just from me like saying them. It'd be easier for me to just like link the accounts that I'm talking about. One. Yeah, Moochin. Moochin is good too. Did I draw every aspect you like about the art? Unfortunately, I lack the skill required to copy Butterchalk. Or maybe I just lack the observation. One of the two. Probably both. Like both the observation and the skill. But observation is a skill, so let's just chalk it up to me lacking the let's chalk it up to me lacking the skill to copy Butterchalk. I can't out-chalk the chalk. Out chalk the chalk. It is very sad. 5:44, about to be 6. I've been drawing for 2 hours, which is not that long. Lazy.exe. Let me actually see. Is there any artwork that I feel like I can... Has he actually released anything recently? Buttered chalk. Let's just do that, and then I should get the... Yep, you. Beatrice. That horse drawing. Roxy. Eh, kinda. Yeah, it's very nice. I could learn a thing or two about simplicity from him, that's for sure. You may not have the salt lamp, no. Are we looking for butter chalk? Not really, I was just seeing if there's any art that he's released recently. Which, like, he has, yeah. Yeah, he did do that. He seems to really like horses, true. Horses in any shape or form. Speaking of, has he... No, probably not. I don't think about it. Who's butter chalk? Yeah, you don't worry about it, bruh. You specifically. You specifically. They're an artist, though. He is an artist. An artist? Oh, no. Not an acoustic artist. I'm spending way too many times on these fingers. Let's speed it up. Yeah, I saw spirits can in fact get pregnant. Apparently, I saw an artwork of that. According to the recent If novel? Huh? Wait, what is the recent If novel? It's midnight and I have to take the dog for a walk. Alright, goodbye. I assume he's a safe for work artist. You're fine to assume that. That's certainly within your right. It's within your rights. You had a great piece on Pixif with hands producing an incredible squish on the melons. Will it be the same hair? Probably not, no. Mainly because she's like porcelain. I mean, of course I could just cheat, but to be fair, okay, one of the hands is going into ropes. The other hand is going into porcelain, I assume. I don't know. I could just cheat. I could just make the porcelain squishy, of course. Hi, Dennis. I can only tune in for like 5 minutes, but happy to be here while I can. Who you drawing? I'm drawing Ronnie. Oh, I see. In the Arc 9 ReZero If novel, a character appears who is a human spirit hybrid birth. Oh, who is a human spirit hybrid birth. He's super OP. Interesting. Human spirit. So I guess, yeah, I guess spirits can get pregnant. I mean, her face can do expressions while being porcelain. Can't it? That's true. That's true. That is true. But for whatever reason, considering I've seen dolls have expressions, it feels a little bit more realistic for the face to be expressive, but the body to not be. Because I've seen dolls with expressions, you know. But I've never really seen a doll with squish. In any case, I don't really care. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I can. Can you send me your Pixif? Eh? I mean, I could. It's like a... Yeah, does the link on the YouTube thing, does that not work? Creature. True. Okay. I also have, it's also on my Twitter. I posted the link recently on my Twitter. But this sure. Oh, that Melocene drawing is. Oh, that drawing is interesting. Hmm. But what is Barag? That is Barag. I'd have to check it out. Anyways, besides the point, share, copy, rap dog. There you are. Oh. This explanation is that it's magical porcelain, and that's why it can squish in the important places. Fair enough. Now, it's pretty switch to digital. I've been drawing on digital though. It's one of the Fediverse sites, basically anti-censorship family of sites. Oh, I see. I just don't know about that. Although when it comes to websites, I'm just not the best with knowing them. Barag. Maybe I'll check it out. Yeah, because I had a comment on one of my recent posts on Pixiv with someone asking about it, and I was like, wait. And well, actually, I just checked. I was like, wait, what is that actually? Never heard of it. Or no, I have heard of it, but like I've heard people mention it, but I never actually like looked into what it is. Yes, I said it to be located in Japan. Because reasons. Reasons, naturally. What's up, Pixiv? It's a site. It's a site for posts and art. Pixiv. Why'd you say it like that? I was tabbed out, but I heard a Yaoi lightsaber fight. You have my full attention. How far behind are you, Hex? Oh, Hex must just be absolutely far behind. So, like, Pinterest? I mean, Pinterest... I mean, yeah, it's like Pinterest, but actually for art. Pinterest is, like, for fashion, kinda, sorta. That you... It's just... Pinterest is just very... It's very broad. Actually, that's a little bit too far. Hello, bruh. Okay, goodbye, Poito. Need a delicious snack? I recommend you go forage. Go look for some snacks then. Well, I'll fix that. I also have that Kana drawing I gotta finish. Well, two of them actually. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh fuck, yeah it was. Yeah. By a lot. Behind by a lot. Are those movement frames? Yes. An attack has come in from the right. Basically, I just want an excuse to draw like her without the dress that she has, because I don't want to draw the dress. I want to draw doll body. So, yeah, that's my excuse. Don't worry, guys. It had to be like this because attack, a clothes sharing attack. I did not choose for it to be this way. I'm just following the logical outcome. Even though this is not how clothes tear, but hey, I don't care. Technically, it's from the left for the two characters. That's true, that's true. Something, something, directions are relative, something, something. Although from the camera, it's from the right. I wonder how those Elden Ring and Bloodborne movies are gonna pan out. I'm not optimistic. Me neither, but, you know, I'm not pessimistic, I guess. I'm just curious. Let's see what's gonna happen. There was an anime where a character had the power like that to destroy clothes upon touch. Interesting. Did it work on armor? It'd be a pretty useful power if it worked on armor. Wait, why have I drawn the arm like that? You're not a doll, ma'am. You don't have segmented joints. I'm just a mystic, I see. Fair enough. You'll never be underwhelmed or overwhelmed. You'll always be just whelmed. As, who was that character? I think it was a character from Teen Titans. I think it was Robin. It was Issei from High School DxD? Was it? I'm interested in the upcoming Backrooms movie, not gonna lie. I think it has potential to be great. It'll be interesting, maybe. I hope. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, though. I remember that from Magical Index. Toma had magic canceling powers, and the MC girl had magic clothes. You'll never guess what happens. Fair enough. Probably there. No. I mean, yeah, that is how it works, right? So, if I just make it a little bit less drastic, probably something like this. There's a Street Fighter movie coming out? What? No, I have to turn that also. Alright, let me skip that real quick. Okay, so her chest, well, this part of her body is going to be... Actually, this part of the body is going to be fine until it comes here. That first try for the bent finger was almost exactly how my fingers bent whenever I used a pen back at school. Huh. Yeah, I've seen people whose fingers bend really... They just really bend, I guess. That I realized, yeah, I think it's mostly normal for people's fingers to be able to bend like that, actually. I just had never observed fingers before. Okay, and so this part of the body is gonna be kind of cracked. And then this part is going to be coming in like this. And then coming in like that. I'll call it fine for now. And then we'll bring this out and then that out. Bent, really bendy. Bent, really bendy. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so putting you there. We all love doll joints, true. Funnily enough, Ronnie doesn't really have ball joints. She just has rope joints. She's a rope jointed doll, it seems. A joint is still a joint? That's fair. That's fair. Hello, okay. How's your day going? Hearing a joint makes me think of food. Makes me think of food because there's a synonym for restaurant, right? Like a fast food joint. You're right. Pretty amazing up to a certain point. Well, that's not promising. Now you gotta draw her what the hell was that? Burgle? What's a burgle? Burger joint. I really do think I should take a nap. Maybe I should do that. And then I'm gonna wake up and maybe I'll stream drawing Kana in Discord or something. Oh no, I do have that Ibuki drawing too. Well, it'll be interesting. Take a nap? I probably will, yeah. Snoop Dogg might know some joints. Oh, I'd believe it. I might too, though it's actually midnight for me, so it's adorable. Oh, I think you just need to sleep. Actually, I don't know if a nap. I don't know if nap is the right word for it. Actually. If I were you, I'd probably just go to sleep fully. The first recommended video under this stream for me is why some lady explaining why humans have sizable weebies compared to other animals. Oh, other mammals. Primates, not mammals. Right. I was like, huh? Okay, mammals. I don't know how I read animals. I don't know how I read a lot of things, though, so... Alright. That's pretty good. Name every aspect you like about Butter Chalk's art. It's simple, readable, and I tend to like art that is... I tend to like art that contains a lot of quality, but still is simple, you know? I value simplicity a lot, I guess. And his rendering isn't actually that intense. But again, still looks good. It's the type of art that has a lot of charm, but also doesn't seem like it eats away at a lot of time, maybe? And so it's kind of inspiring to me because it makes me think that I could do that too. Is probably the best way to break it down. You're one of the people who back in kindergarten, when they were starting to teach us reading, instead of actually reading, was guessing, aren't you? No, but I am one of the people, yeah, I do basically autocomplete the words that I'm reading, mostly because I do want to get back to drawing. As long as I can get the gist of what the person's saying. It's not really about accuracy. Usually, like, for the most part, usually it's not that big a deal if I mess up a word or two, because the rest of the sentence carries enough information that I can get the gist of what you're saying. Unless something makes absolutely no sense, or something like that, it doesn't really matter if I get it right or wrong, for the most part. Birdshot seems to get a lot of mileage out of post effects. Is that true? Do I see... Post effects. Maybe. Yeah, you're talking about like the little, I don't know. Sure, there's some like blur. There's like little effects like a movement, like, you know, like the movement lines and such. Yeah, but I don't see that much like post effects. Yeah, so guessing. But yeah, I get it. If you only do that on streams. Well, yeah, for the most part. I mean, I do that whenever I'm drawing, which I'm basically always drawing. Basically, I don't really care. Like, it's different if I'm, like, reading something important. Like really important. Like if I'm reading like a medical document or something. But do I really need to know exactly like every single word that a person's saying? Typing on the internet? No. Especially when a lot of things that people type on the internet are usually gibberish. It also depends on how like big a block of text it is. If there is the larger the block of text, the more intensely I guess I'll try to make sure I get it proper, like get it down right. But the smaller it is, the more likely I am to just skim read it. Look at the general shapes of words. The Asuka piece, for instance, chromatic aberration, depth of field does a lot for it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, yeah. I assume you mean the recent one, right? The recent Asuka. The one that's like steamy. True, true. The fog. Yeah, there's just yeah, that's fair. But it's not such a I feel like I guess I've seen other artists where it's like way more heavy with the like after effects that the ones that Butterchalk doesn't register as heavy to me. I used to read books literally all the time. Now I probably have dyslexia. That's what school. No, that's what school. No sleep and internet addiction does to you. Oof. Oof. School gives you dyslexia. No, but fair enough. Fair enough. I'm also interested on the paper texture they use on the simpler pictures. I think that's just a no. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's just a noise filter that they add on. Like, let me see. Do I have any drawing that I could? I've never tried it before, but let me try it on this one. I have the ability to, right? First, I'm going to take this. Maybe let's. What would I even do with it? How do you do that? Let's merge everything to one layer. Let's add a filter. What's this? Eh? Interesting. I assume it's something like this. And then you probably like turn it down, or maybe you do like a different blending layer, like a blending mode or something. I wonder. I wonder what it would be actually. Overlay, perhaps? It might be overlay. Anyways, there's a way to do it. I am not well versed in that type of thing yet. Yeah, it might be overlay. I realize I'm kind of missing out on a lot of the utility of. I'm missing out on a lot of the utility of blending modes. I should probably just take a day or something to like mess around and see what they actually do. All I really know is multiply and glow dodge. All I do now is read a couple of books. It be like that. Actually, hold on. I'm doing the wrong color, I think. Because we probably want to be coming more towards over here. How do I get over here? What's it looking like right now? Yeah. How big did you make faces, for example, when you were still drawing on paper? Uh, how big did I make them? I mean, I still draw on paper now. She looks like Ram from Guilty Gear, because she is Ram from Guilty Gear. I think I made them the same. Because, yeah, I mean, I still... If you go back in time to, like, my recent streams, traditional streams, you can see the way that I draw heads. Around the same size, I think. All right, yeah, I think I should end the stream for now. Do you use a lot of After Effects? No, I don't. I don't think so. I thought I read that. No, probably not. Probably not. I think I use some glow dodge. Sometimes I use blur, but then I think that's about it. I actually have read Sugu Momo. Yeah. Honestly, the art really impressed me. Like the background, yeah, very impressive stuff. Oh, you meant relative to the size of the paper. I think I draw pretty small. Because I like to take up... I don't like to take up that much space. I want to get as much drawings done on one canvas as, like, possible, so yeah. Hello, I need to know. Probably my Pixiv. My Pixiv. I mean, you can see the work in progress if you go to the well, basically, if you... Pixiv. I'm gonna put it on Pixiv. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. I was signing out. I was like, wait, what was I doing? Why am I on this piece? The Witchibuki illustration. The one you saw. The one that I posted. Or, you know, the one that I put there. The work in progresses that I've been working on. But yeah, that's about it. But yes, username, I'd recommend you just go to the Pixiv, and then you can look around, and then you'll find what you're looking for. But yeah, I will be going to take a nap now, so you guys have a good rest. Yes, unknown. That's what I'd recommend. Although I would recommend, yeah, well. Have a good day. Oh, which one? Yeah, I meant Is it Tonga? Tonga Ibuki. Because there's no other... Yeah, there's no other one Ibuki that I'm working on right now. Currently. So... Yeah. Good night, go sleep. Yes, I will take a nap. A quick nap. Although I'll probably be back. I'm gonna probably work on the Kana drawing.